What if I told you that there's an engine room in South Africa that's worth over ZAR 22 trillion and that you can own a piece of it? No, it's not a secret government project. It's the Johannesburg Stock Exchange, the JSE. And if your eyes just glazed over because I said stock exchange, don't worry. I'm about to translate all those confusing numbers and terms into a language we can all understand. By the end of this, you'll be reading a JSE report like a pro. Welcome to the Investment Nerds, your personal guide to investment in the African stock market. What is the JSE? Think of it as a giant, super organized marketplace, but instead of selling fruits and vegetables, they sell tiny pieces of ownership in big companies. These tiny pieces are called shares or stocks. So when you buy a share of a company like ShopRite or MTN on the JSE, you literally own a small piece of that company. If the company does well and makes a profit, your piece becomes more valuable. The JSE is just the place where this buying and selling happens safely and fairly. It's been around since 1887. Decoding the big picture, the J203 index and market cap. Now, let's look at the big picture. You'll always see a number like this, J203 at 105,803 while it's waiting. This is the FTSE JSE All Share Index, or J203. This is the most important number. What is it? Think of the J203 as the school report card for the entire South African stock market. It doesn't track just one company, it tracks the average performance of almost all the big companies listed on the JSE. What does its movement mean? If the J203 goes up, it means the average value of companies in South Africa is rising. It's a good day for most investors. If it goes down, like it did in this report by 890 points, it means the average value is falling. The report also says the market is up 25.81% year to date, YTD. That's a fancy way of saying since the beginning of this year. So, despite a bad day, overall the market has grown a lot in 2025. That's the power of long-term investing. And that ZAR 2217 trillion, that's the market capitalization or market cap. This is the total value of every single share of every company on the JSE added together. It's like the total price tag for the entire marketplace. So yes, the JSE is a ZAR 22 trillion engine room. But here's a beginner tip. Don't just jump on a stock because it was the top gainer today. Sometimes a big jump can be a one-time thing. The key is to research why it moved. Finally, let's talk about volume. Volume is just how many shares were bought and sold that day. High volume means a lot of people are interested and the market is active. It's like a busy day at the flea market versus a slow one. Disclaimer: this is not financial advice. Always do your own research or speak to a licensed financial advisor before investing. I want to hear from you. This conversation is everything. So in the comments below, answer this. If you could buy shares in one well-known South African company today, like Checkers, Vodacom, etc., which one would it be and why? Follow, like and subscribe for more investment tips from the nerds.